How's it going, Laser Bruises? I'm Sixkilla and welcome back to Temtem. We just woke up on this island after getting the shit kicked out of us by General X. And now we have to go to some congress or some meeting about the Belsoto and all of that with all the Dojo Masters, so that should be interesting. There's nothing up here anyway. Let's go have a look around town. I don't think this is a town we've been in. Is it? Oh, this is Kasiwa. Now that it's all sorted out and repopulated with everybody and happy again. Cool. Now let's have a look at our map. Oh my gosh, there's a few missions over there. In here? Hello? Ah, long time no see. Hello, Sixkilla. How you liking your apprentice, Sarah? She's a fast learner and a pleasure to work with. So enthusiastic, so curious. She reminds me so much of myself when I was starting out. I have so much to learn. You're doing great, girl. Give yourself some credit, will you? How you liking your mentor, Ariadne? I still can't believe it. I'm learning techniques faster than I ever could. Faster than ever. I can't even sleep at night, thinking about how I could get better. And relax, girl. You need to get proper rest and take care of yourself too. I know. My work here is done. Hey, Sixkilla, I owe you big time. I know. I have some savings. They're not much, but... No, keep that, girl. You're gonna need some safety net. Here, Sixkilla, take this. Wild Savannah Dye Bundle. Okay. These are exclusive hues I've been developing for the fashion industry. So don't say you got them here, okay? Now, you're gonna be the most fashionable tamer this side of Kalima. Another mission? So I'm trying to capture the exact golden ochre tone of light. It looks more like honey gold. Well, what do you know about chromatism? Everyone's a critic, although I could use a more complex palette. But somehow I forgot half of my art supplies at the airship berth. I have to make do with these basic hues. Perhaps I can help. Perhaps you can. Do you know where to get proper pigments? Sure, what do you need? Let's make a list. I'm going to need some proper lapis blue, not this ersatz azure, and also true purple, yes, and some alizarin red. Purple paint is traditionally made with the discarded shells of growing saipat. They're carefully collected from where the young adult saipat dumped them, then crushed into a fine powder. As you buy mine from a supplier in Brico de Mar. Got it. Good, so that's for purple. Lapis blue, as its name indicates, is made from lapis lazuli. Usually the most reliable supply comes from the highlands of Kasiwa. And regarding alizarin, it's a very deep and lovely shade of red. The various variety is made from mineral residue of the mines of Quetzal. Geez, we gotta go everywhere? Well, let's start with purple. That's the one I'm gonna need first for the background. Deniz and purple shouldn't be too difficult to find. The other two can wait. Focus on that one, please, as soon as you can hop on a ship for Deniz. Thank you. You're doing your bit for art, Sixkilla. I'll have this for travel expenses. Meanwhile, I'll see if I can sketch a general outline before the light fades. 1100 dollaritos. That's not bad, man. I can always do with 1100 dollaritos. There's another mission up there. Hey Tamer, it's nice being able to have a friendly Temtem battles again, isn't it? Yes, I prefer them friendly. Me too. I love Temtem taming and fighting, but I hate it when everything had to be training for battle against the Belsoto. It feels like it taints the beauty of it. I'm glad for y'all, but for me, this whole thing just sucked the joy out of it. I don't feel like Temtemming up anymore. Cheer up, I'm sure you'll get the hype again. Just gonna take a few days off and relax. You're just burned out. Anyway, Denizian, why don't we have a little exhibition battle for her? Just watch us, girl. Okay, let's do it. Temtem up. Didn't expect to have a fight in the middle of town, but whatever. Are your guys level 86 as well? Because I can't deal. If they are. Can't deal. 46, that's better. That's reasonable. Crystal and grass. Ouch. We're going in on the Volfi. My poor Calibus is getting smoked out there. Leave him alone, you big meanies. You big bullies. Alright, you need to switch out. I think. What beats Crystal again? Ground and fire. Is that like it? mean, our fire type's pretty safe out there, though, honestly. The opponent is 2 guys weak to fire, so... should be okay. But I think that Zenith is a ground type as well, isn't it? See, I don't know enough about anything, that's the problem. I'm just guessing at their types and what a ton of attacks they're going to use. It's all guesswork up in here. This thing's definitely a ground type. Definitely. Good. Rain fire. I feel like my fire type could go down real easy to that big rhino thing. Yep. Oh, he survived with 3 HP. What a beast. That's how we do. No, sharp leap, obviously. Yeah, that was some hot moves. Thanks. So what do you say, Iggy? That was cool combat, yeah. Yeah, maybe I'd like to Temtem up. Yes! Not with you, though. I know your moves, Lottie. You're so predictable. What? Want to Temtem up, Deniz? I like your style. Alright, but go easy on me. Should have healed first, but whatever. I think we'll be okay. Okay. Well, Nestle's gonna be a real hot property up in here. You know? Oh, it's risky business. Risky business. Should probably get rid of this fire, dude. We need Nestler out here, but... easier to sack stuff off. Oh, you're gonna die from poison anyway, stupid. You shouldn't have powered up. Should've got some damage off. Dude. That means I can switch straight into Nestler now, though. Gravy. Alright, what you got? Oh, crap. Dude, you know I hate having to fight that thing. Too scary. Don't like it. Let's get Tornado on its ass. Remember, it's frail. Not frail enough, unfortunately. Okay. This is gonna hurt. Probably survive though. Yeah. That does nothing. Grandpa's terrible. Such a terrible creature. So useless. Sorry, that's kind of mean, but Jesus Christ. Man, that was a good one. Way to go, Nestler. Bah, I knew it. I'm not a good tamer, I've never been one. Temtem fighting's not really my cup of tea. Oh no, you don't want to fight again? I should have lost on purpose. That was rubbish, as expected. Not that bad. I'm being polite, but I'm just not cut out for this, I guess. I don't know. Perhaps if I had better Temtem, I could stand a chance against a real tamer like you. But like this, it's just not fun for me, sorry. And if I got you good Tems, that'd be super nice of you. Say, can you get me an Oshiara? It's always been my dream to have one, but no chance of finding one in Kasiwa. Then I'll be more interested in an interesting opponent for you, yeah? Win-win situation. Yeah, but you're not having my one. I only have one. If I can breed you another one, I'll catch another one, I'll bring it to you. You're not having my one now. It was a pain in the ass to catch, I remember. Pain in the ass. And I would like to thank all the Dojo Masters that have answered our call, the call of Kasiwa, and which are here today with us. Dojo Master Sophia for Deniz. Dojo Master Tihani for Omninesia. Captain Coley of Quetzal, of the Quetzal Volunteer Brigade representing Tucma. Dojo Master Dr. Sasaya for Sipanku. Never seen her before. And Professor Konstantinos of Arbory University representing the dons of both colleges. I declare this first Archipelagic Congress open. This has no precedent in recent history, Sixkilla. Dojo Master Tahani has the floor. Thank you, I shall be brief. Many of you have never heard the name of Clan Belsoto until today. I've been investigating them for some time. While on a research trip in Deniz, I heard of the ransacking of ancient ruins at Windward Fort. A certain Lady Lottie turned out to be behind those disturbances. I knew she'd been associated with certain Arborian elements for a long time ago, so I decided to have the matter professionally investigated. Muso, I'd like to call a witness. Please. Carlos. And Sixkilla? I've been wondering what you've been up to. By the Solaro, Sixkilla? Sixkilla. The Archipelagic Congress recognizes Carlos and Sixkilla of Deniz. They are both members of the Resistance and served honorably in the Battle of Uhuru. The free people of Kasiwa thank you for your service, friends. I'm a private detective. I was hired by Tahani to investigate this Lady Lottie. Soon her trail led me to a secret society known as Clan Belsoto. I followed their ascent from Deniz to Omninesia, where Lady Lottie was coordinating a so-called scientific mission to the Yanaka volcano. The Belsotos have provoked an artificial eruption in order to use it to create Diamond Temtem. Oh no, this rings a bell. That's when I came across Sixkilla, a young tamer from Zadar. He helped me foil the Belsoto. Sixkilla infiltrated the volcano and shut down the Belsoto operation, led by a certain Dr. Hamajo. Wait a minute, did you say Dr. Hamajo? Please, Dr. Sasaya, let us hear the whole story. Apologies. My old friend Badru Toure informed me of the strange comings and goings here in Kasiwa, and a growing number of airships heading this way. So while I was in Arbory to investigate Lady Lottie, Sixkilla was supposed to liaise with Badru Toure here. I think we all know that part of the story. What did you find out in Arbory? Lady Lottie is related to the ancient nobility of Lockberg, but I found no other clues. It was a dead end. When I tried to get back to Kasiwa to reunite with Sixkilla, well... Thank you, Carlos. And thank you, Tahani. Sixkilla, what else can you tell us? My airship was attacked by that same Lady Lottie. As revenge for kicking her out of that fort in Deniz, we crashed in Tucma and almost died. Once I reached Quetzal, I was thrown in jail. Sorry about that. And then Sixkilla came to my dojo and rejoined the resistance. What can you tell us about Max? They were misguided? But they're dead now. The general himself killed them when they refused to follow orders. There's no way he's dead. He'll be back. I'm sorry for your loss, Sixkilla. Anything else we could use? The general is the true leader of Clan Belsoto? The general is not the true leader of Clan Belsoto. I've heard of a certain Teleboss, so he did say that. But I don't know who, what, or where it is. It would be better to know our enemy, but at least we know there's more to the Clan Belsoto than we've seen. We must stay alert and seize the initiative before this happens again. Very well, I think this is enough information for us to deliberate. The Congress thanks and dismisses Sixkilla. Fellow maters, we must agree on a course of action and do that fast. The Belsoto have lost a battle, but not the war. War, I'm not sure we should be calling this... that. I dislike it as much as anyone here, Dr. Sasaya, but I'm afraid this is what it has come to. We must be careful with words. The Dons of Arbory are wary of supporting archipelago-wide operations, which they see as threatening their independence. What we call it is irrelevant, fellow masters. Let Kasiwa be a warning to all of us. If we fail to unite and strike against the Belsoto, we will be defeated. If you tolerate this, your islands will be next. Let us continue. You did well, Sixkilla. Come, let's talk in private. This is going to take them ages. We should get a move on. Well then, we need to decide what to do next, Sixkilla. I'm hoping the boss has some new lead to pursue. Oh, that was a long conversation. Hello again, Sixkilla. Here we are again, the three of us. Last time it was in Nunga, a year ago. So where do we stand now, boss? Has the Congress come with any plan? Sort of. We have some sort of preliminary understanding, but not the firm resolution I wanted. Getting the whole Congress to agree on joint action is going to take more time than I thought. Why don't they want to act? Well, according to Konstantinos, the Arbory Dons are locked in their conflict and want no part in anything foreign. That's why they didn't come, and neither did stubborn Yorini, too set in her old ways. Then Sophia wants to help, but she's too naive and Sasaya is still undecided. We have too much persuading to do and too little time. Perhaps we can persuade the undecideds. I could try to cajole Sophia, and you try to convince Sasaya. Sophia is already on her way back to Deniz. Better luck next time. Who's on our side? Everybody, I hope, since the other side is Clan Belsoto, but I know what you mean. Obviously, Musa is very aware of the danger the Belsoto pose, as does Coley. But he's here with a bunch of volunteers. He doesn't have the support of the Tucmani dojo master. Good thing you made the right call, boss. I'm not paying you to flatter me, Carlos. Time for action. Spoken like a proper gumshoe. We can't just stay put until the Archipelagic Congress reaches a decision. Agreed. We need to take the initiative, go on the offensive before the Belsoto can reorganize and strike again. The problem is, we don't know where. And every time we go somewhere, the Belsoto strike somewhere else. They're always one step ahead. I need a clue to follow it, boss. Send me on a mission. Sixkilla, listen, I must get back to Omninesia. I have to discuss all this with Rawadi. But before I go, there's something you could do. I need you to talk to Sasaya. She's the dojo master of Sipanku, and an eminence. She pretty much invented digital Temtem back in the day. In fact, back when Hamajo was one of the most promising pupils. We all have some history there. Anyway, long story short, she might know something about him we don't know. I want you to talk to Sasaya and follow the trail of Hamajo. You got it? That sounds interesting. Maybe we actually see a diamond Temtem. Where is, what's her face? Now that I think about it. Up there. Alrighty. She doesn't seem very keen though. It seems like she's hiding something actually. She's the dodgiest one of them all. Hello. Ah, Sixkilla, you've come a very long way, my dear pupil. Professor, what have you been up to? Oh, this and that. I consulted my peers at Arbery on metamimetics. It seems nobody else is much interested in it, except for the professor. But I think I've made some breakthroughs. Metamimetic Temtem, the best example of which, that dear old two-eye, do react to places of power indeed. Locating those places is a field of study on its own. There's one here in Kasiwa, the place they call Aish's Hearth. Its power seems to derive from the origins of humanity itself. I've just seen a book here about another such place, apparently the old Sea Queendom back home in Deniz. Can't remember where I put it. And one of my undergrads mentioned a shard brotherhood of Tucma and the artifacts they revere, which sounds a lot like high Abovian relics. I wish I was younger and knew how to rock up. I have a favour to ask. Anything for my favourite pupil. How can I help? It's for Phaedra. She wants to study at Arbery. I think that rings a bell. The daughter of Minos, the fisherman? By the Solaro. Has she grown up yet? How time flies. I'll be delighted to help, of course. Let her know I'm expecting her in Arbery. I need a research assistant. Thank you so much. Don't mention it. And you? I wonder if they have any books about applied psychohistory. Ah, you were that Sixkilla, is it? The sidekick of that Denizian detective, right? Exactly. Ah, pleasure. From the sound of it, you've done some service to Kasiwa and the so-called Congress. What do you want then? I'm investigating Hamajo. Ah, there we are. Tahani inquired about that too, but then she had to meet that detective of hers. Since you seem to be working with them, I suppose I can trust you. Well, story time then. I'll try to keep it brief though. Not like these long rants of Professor Victor. Every time he tells a story, I want to tear my hair out. Tell me about Hamajo. Alright, you're lost. Suffice to say, Hamajo is an old colleague of mine. We had ethical differences and he vanished, bitter and furious. I had no idea he joined Clan Belsoto until the Congress. So where does this lead us? To the Anak incident you mentioned, to Clan Belsoto having an abundant digital Temtem, to the invasion of Kasiwa, and recent incidents in Simpanku. For some time now, digital Temtem have been disappearing from my lab in Nanto. I thought it was lab assistants or local tamers being a bit cheeky, a bit greedy. But now I see the pattern, and there are rumours about fortified cloud going around, which I dismissed as folktales from drunk villagers, but now I don't think so. A fortified cloud? It's too similar to legends and fairy tales, like the Nantoshima Monogatari, to be taken seriously. But it matches some testimonies that we've heard at the Archipelagic Congress from Kasiwan resistance fighters, some sort of massive fortress that they can move around. Could that be the Teleboss I keep hearing about? I've not heard that name before, but could be. And then there's this issue I wanted to tell you about, the Temtem disappearances from my lab in Sipanku. A lot of them seem to have escaped, or been purposefully released into the wild. That has caused some problems with local Temtem. I thought it was an accident, but now I'm not that sure. Sounds more like there's been a major Belsoto operation in Sipanku, going on for a while, right under my nose. I need to go to Sipanku then. Not so fast. Sipanku is a big place, trust me on this. We don't have the time for you to be trekking all over the place, looking for the Belsotos. The clan could be preparing a new attack as we speak. You need to narrow it down a bit more. Once we're there, I can help as much as you need, but we'll need a more precise location, and an airship, of course. I'll speak to Carlos. Attaboy. And don't forget we need an airship. Sipanku is too far to rock hump it all the way, or whatever you call it. Rock hump. Stop humping those rocks. Wait, who the hell are you? Like for any book in particular? Do you sell crystal skates? Why is everyone asking about crystal skates? This is obviously a bookshop. Alright. You still in my room, you big weirdo. Partner, how'd it go? We need an airship. Well, I guess there's always the narwhal. I mean, if you can convince him to let you ride again. Last time was a bit bumpy. They need to go to Sipanku. Sipanku, yes, that makes sense. We're in Sipanku is the question. We can't afford to go in blind. And the Archipelago can't afford another Kasiwa. There must be something we've missed. Some piece of evidence, somewhere we've forgotten to check. General X's headquarters? Forget it, the resistance has turned the city upside down looking for clues. They're very thorough. But so was that general, he burned or took all his papers. The giant banyan. Actually, you might be onto something there, partner. We left Omninesia in a hurry, and Tahani never mentioned sending anyone there. Makes a lot of sense. It was the Belsoto headquarters during their Omnesian operations. Good catch, partner. Hurry up and go to the giant banyan. We need to find something that points us in the right direction. Ah, my correspondent returns. Any new information? I've explored Tucma. It's quite something. Most of my readers won't be looking for such an extreme experience, but let's hear it. I nearly died in the corrupted Badlands. Fascinating. I'm gonna need all the details. And done. Enough. Enough. My hand hurts. You're quite the explorer, Sixkilla. Where will you be heading next? To Kasiwa. You might already be familiar with the extreme heat of daytime in the savannah, but watch out for the freezing nights of the desert. Have this old coat. It'll serve you well. It's from my old times as an avid traveller. Thanks. I've been to Kasiwa. Finally, it's difficult to get news from Kasiwa these days. Where's my pen? Tell me about it. I climbed the queer uplands. The view was incredible. Superb, my readers are going to love this. The empty majesty of the Tassa Desert is unrivaled. That's gold, Jerry, gold! The chapter is going to be epic. I'm sure a lot of people want to visit Kasiwa when they hear the epic story of the resistance. My guide will sell by the 1,000. You're doing a great job, and I'm anticipating great sales, so take this purse. I hope it covers your travelling cost. Ooh, 2.5 grand. Well, looks like I got more. Sipanku or Arbery. Okay, down we go. Alright, there's something here. We're just gonna have to fight our way through spreels to get to it. You're not a spreo. I haven't got you. Everyone else I've been running into is a bloody spreo. I feel like if I hit you, you're gonna die. Give me a humiliating slap and then just chill out for the turn. Man, I'm glad that was half damage. Alright, well, we can add a new thing to our list. Our collection, I guess. As long as we don't mess up catching it. I mean, it's just a matter of throwing enough Tem cards at it. It'll hurt itself if we're not careful, that's the problem. Maybe throw the Tem card plus plus that we've got at it. Might be a waste, but it's obviously super rare. Really? That was the plus plus. It just immediately popped out of it. Oh, dude, you are so close to being dead. Right, we get one extra turn then, because it's gonna be overexerted for the turn. You got him. Wake up, Calibus. It's all over already. What do we got here? What is this, a diary? Day 1, arrived from Deniz. An utterly foul mood. Will get my revenge on outrageous Denizian interloper. This I swear by my Brayside ancestors. Distraught. T. Day 3. Made point of buying all skates on island, ensure nobody reaches the volcano. Dr. Hamajo, intolerably disrespectful for a boffin commoner. But one has orders, respect for chain of command, etc. Ran out of tea. Day 5. Arrived at dismal Banyan place, awful overgrowth everywhere, kicked out natives, no decent tea to be found anywhere. Someone might have a tea obsession. Day 10. Still sans tea, slowly perishing in this forsaken place. Day 12. Dr. Hamajo, finally making some sort of progress. Has triggered an eruption or some such. Natives growing restless. Ho-hum. Day 14. Tremendous eruption. Airship access blocked. My liege approves. Says good cover for the General Kasiwan's op. Hamajo refuses to report daily as requested. Day 15. Eyes on Nanga docks. Say narwhal arrived. Tihani on her way. Must hurry. Cannot wait to get to Arbery and have a proper cup of tea. There's still more. Looks like Lady Lottie's diary. No shit. Wonder if there's something useful here. Perhaps we can learn something about Clan Belsoto from her diaries. I better bring this to Carlos. Okay, what's this one then? Oh. 2 silicon shards. Money. I'm just gonna pack Calibus between each thing. Proteins. Good. TV bonus. I guess we're going now. Hello. Hey, do you like comic books? Of course. You know what I'm talking about. The last issue of Vendaria's Quest is coming out this week. No way, it's this week? Yeah, did you read the last issue? The last story was a total cliffhanger. I can't wait to see how she escapes from the King of Arbery and clears her name for the murder of Cecilu. Where do I get it? Dude, that's the problem. It's going to be published in Sipanku first. It's going to be months till we get it to Deniz. Yeah, I can get one for you. Would you do that? Sure. You're a good egg, you know that? Thank you so much, my friend. You just made my day. Wait, that's a long way, and it might be for nothing. I have a better plan. I know a bookshop where you might find it. Look for Toussaint books in Uhuru, in Kasiwa. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but everyone and their Pahara was going to Sipanku to get their comics, and they're often sold out. Toussaint books is more likely to have some books left. To Kasiwa then. Go forth, mighty Ender. Okay. Now, who do we have here? Hello, have you seen my Piggy Pig plushie? Do you like it? It's lovely. I love Piggy Pig. When I grow up, I want to be a tamer, just to get as many Piggy Pigs as I can over Piggy Pig Farm. It's a great idea. Do you like plushies? You're too old. I mean when I was your age. Sure. Where'd you get it? Dad got it for me. It's from Crema. Oh, cool one. Yay, but I would love to see a real Piggy Pig. You're a tamer. Can you bring me a Piggy Pig? Pretty please? Piggy Pig? Sure. Can't wait. Go fetch it, please. Oh my god, I gotta go grab it. Piggy Pig. You're back. Do you have my Piggy? Pretty please? Oh, it's so cute. Oink, oink, oink. Yay! Piggy. Can I hold it? Sure. Oh, it's so fluffy. Really? I didn't know that. Look, see how it moves its little wings? I love it. I wish Liliana were here to see it. It likes you. This is amazing. Look what I have, Dad. Yay. Hey, friend, what's your name? Sixkilla. A friend. Thank you very much, Sixkilla. One day I want to have my own Piggy Pig too. I'm glad to inspire you. Take this revive. I won it in a raffle, but Dad won't let me play with Temtem until I'm older, so you can have it. Cool. Before we continue the main story. Hello again, Sixkilla. I hear you've been travelling around. Do you have purple paint? I had no idea you were an artist. Sure, they brought some from Turquesa just yesterday. Here, there you go. That was easy. Thanks. Alrighty, we are at the island. There's some mission here. I don't remember what it is, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. Ah, the professor, that's right. Constantino said yes. Oh, I can't believe it. I'm going to Arbery? Mum, I'm going to Arbery to study Temtemology with the best. It's like a dream. You'll be a great Temtemologist, girl. Thank you so much, Sixkilla. You're incredible. I don't even know if I want to cry or laugh or yell. I have to prepare, pack my books, find an airship, get a... Wow, I'm hyperventilating. I've no money, Sixkilla, but since you're a tamer, you could probably use this. It's too heavy to carry a suitcase anyway. It just changed my life. I can't even begin to understand it, so I can't explain it, but thank you. Iron coating. Cool. Howdies. Alright, next one. Who we got? You? Oh, hi, sorry, didn't notice you. Worried about something? Well, sorta. I'm writing this thing and it's never finished, never good, you know? How one had this idea, tries to write it down, and when it's there on paper, black and white, it laughs in your face? Sure. Well then, cheers, fellow scribbler. So what are you writing? Been fighting with this novel for months now, and well, I've won the fight, for now at least. Any way I can help? You can write the blasted thing for me. I don't think so, sorry. Rhetorical question. Anyway, you're already helping. I need to talk to someone about this. Get off my chest, you know? Oh, and take this glass. I'm not going to finish it. Should keep a clearish head if I'm going to finish the friggin' novel. Just give me booze. When there's nothing else to drink, once per battle, if the Temtem is the last ally standing, restore full HP, stamina, heals all previous status conditions, and gets doomed for 3 turns. Alright, so good talk. Maybe see you again. I mean, listen, I just have a few days in my sabbatical. If I don't see you again, if you're ever in Sapaku, just drop by my place, okay? Sure. Alright, back to, Carlos, I guess. Alright, we are back, but we got other people to talk to, I think. Oh, we're gonna get the comic book. Looking for anything in particular? Yes, do you have the last number of Indaria's quest? That one's going like snow in spring. Let me check. Oh, you're in luck. You're getting the very last one. No idea when you're going to get more from Sapanku. And the wait is agony, isn't it? Yeah. How much did it cost? Was it free? You can have it for free, but do me a little favor in exchange. Sure. Now they're all back to normal. People will be dying to get their hands on that comic book. I need someone to put an order for another batch. You look like a resourceful tamer. The kind that could probably get to Sapanku before normal air traffic resumes. Okay. Fantastic. I'm sure if it's nothing for someone as well traveled as yourself. If you can all this way to get that comic book, and also, you probably already thought about this, but since you're obviously a fan, just in case, if you go to Sapanku and place that order, you should also get the book signed. How's that? I'm sure my friend would love it. Sure they will. A true collector's piece then. Alright, let's hand over this, thing. My purveyor of fine paints is back. Did you bring my colours, Sixkilla? But stains on my hands. I see you found some fine purple. May I? Oh, this is perfect. Oh, exciting. I'm going to use it straight away. Have this for your trouble. 400. And when you have time, the next bit I'm going to do is Pants and Reflections. I'm going to need some alizarin red pretty soon. Okay. What do you have to say for yourself, Carlos? I'm back. Partner, any luck? We need a better lead. I found Lady Lottie's diary. Amazing. Give it here. This is gold, Sixkilla gold. Let me see. Seems like a standard cipher, yeah. You take the first and last word of every page in... I don't need this page here. It looks like the kind of stuff you'd find useful. Let me rip it off. Yeah, keep it. Brace. Huh. Let's see. Bring Telebos to Iwaba. Keep Operation Zalbian going to garrison it. Iwaba? Yeah, it's a wild region on the end of Sapanku. Exactly where I'd hide a giant flying fortress if I had one. It should be that Telebos the Kasiwan witnesses speak of. We got it, Sixkilla. We know where the Belsoto are hiding. Now we can hit them before they plan another attack. Quick! Go to Musa and set sail to Iwaba as soon as you can. Okay, we're going to wrap this episode up because we're out of time for today. But in the next one, we will head to Iwaba, I guess. Until then, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for taking it out for me, and I'll see you in the next one.